you listen to music in your day when you're in a project like this?
I can't listen to any other music. It annoys me to no end. Any loud TV, any blaring music. Going to the store to get the groceries and you have music overhead, it's torture to me. It's very difficult because when I have a full working day, and for me that means about 3 or 4 hours of solid writing, like I sit and I write and it's heavy duty intellectual lifting for me. After that, I'm pretty much spent for the next 3 or 4 hours where I'm really not good in conversation or, heaven forbid, I have to go to a concert and listen to other people's music. And the reason for it is that I now see music so much differently. Every piece of music I listen to, I immediately analyze. I don't hear it as, okay, this is a song, or this is a symphony, because I don't hear monolithically anymore. I wouldn't say every single instrument, but I hear every part. Like I hear the bass line, I hear the harmony in the middle, I hear the upper voices, and I immediately tend to analyze. Oh, the bass went here, and he's going there. Okay, yeah, he went there. No, he didn't. He should have gone there. If I have written that, I would have gone there. So this is. It's not a fun way to live. So.
So you have interludes of painting and writing poetry too, and so forth.
I do. I have to take breaks from music, yes, in order just to change pace and just to stay sane. Because if you have read biographies of composers past, many of them had issues later in their lives, and I would like to avoid that. So,
could you name your 3 favorite composers?
I don't know if I can I sort of like finagle out of this question? Can I tell you like major periods that I like? Because
what do you want? You want the names or you want periods?
We want what you would like to say.
Okay, I'll answer the question partially. If I were allowed to take only one composer to a deserted island and not listen to anybody else for the rest of my life, it would have to be Johann Sebastian Bach, just because
I agree.
I think entire music, Western music, hinges on his achievements. I don't like having favorite composers because I realize composers who were my favorite 10 years ago no longer hold this place for me. I used to be enamored with Vivaldi, but now that I listen to him, it doesn't work for me that way anymore. I like to listen to peripheral composers like Lennox
Berkeley?
Yeah, Lennox Berkeley. He's a British composer. I like the early 20th century. Górecki, he's Polish, and so am I. Grażyna Bacewicz. Lutosławski. I really like French music from the end of 19th century going to the 20th century.
Me too.
Fauré, Debussy, Ravel. I could skip, that's gonna be sacrilegious, I could skip the entire classical period probably.
Me too.
And I think the romantic period is just so over pretentious. It has its place in history, but it doesn't really excite me.